how many of those get caught on me. I know it cuts off the very beginning. So if you didn't catch those, if it's just now working, then welcome back. We are back to MechWarrior. MechWarrior 5. We had a lot of fun with it. So we're going to continue off pretty much where we left off and just keep trying to do missions. We had a rough time last time with some of our mechs. With being ambushed as we were leaving to extract. We were ambushed and causing the javelin to have an ejection as the center torso was blown out, and we did lose a pilot last episode too on a pretty hard fight in a story mission about finding Rabbit and everything like that. So, or at least I think it's a story mission. It was, or at least a mission that you can take. Unfortunately, we didn't get anything super special from it. So we're going to really kind of have to, I think, repair stuff. I don't know if we could also start taking black market, not black market, cantina quests to do stuff soon. But first, before we do anything, let's see. Do I already have them set to repair or no? Oh no, I do not have them set to repair. So what we need to do is we need to move to a industrial zone, because this will bankrupt us if we try to repair here. I want to say maybe out here we might run into an industrial zone we haven't been to before. Worst case scenario, I don't want to spend too much money driving all the way back to the other industrial zone. So I'm going to just try to repair here. At least that's going to be since we're repairing so much, this should at least cut down our costs a little bit. And heck, it might even have a pilot or two here. I'm not entirely certain. It's not an industrial zone, so I don't think it is. Yeah. Okay, so either way, so let's just go ahead and... Oh, wow, they don't even have the Okay, they're not even... they don't even have sufficient stuff to even repair stuff here. So we do have to go somewhere else. I hate to say it. Oh, you hate to see it. You really hate to see it. But I think that our best chance is actually... Oh, there's a bunch of stuff out here. But our best chance is probably actually just to go to this one. It's the nearest one we know of. Oh, that's going to cost a lot of money and take a lot of days. We're going to have to do some easy contracts. And technically, we haven't been doing hard ones, but it's just we have some very early game mechs. I'm going against like medium ones that are maybe a little bit higher weight tonnage than we actually have the ability to fill. So let's repair everything now. Oh boy. I'm not even sure if I'll be able to repair everything. Yeah, that's our entire budget there, right there, to more than our 3 times our entire budget right there to repair. So we gotta go back. We're gonna go to We'll do the Cantina quest and then we'll go to Aspiragos, if I can say the name correctly. So Buttsmith, we're coming your way. There we go. To get your quest, and then we're gonna go over to Aspiragos to actually hopefully try to get some stuff done. The good thing is I don't believe we had to wait that whole time. Yeah. So we should have... This one's still getting worked on, but... We're going to do Cantina, and we're going to take pretty much just every quest. You can take 6 quests, and that's oftentimes more than enough. Oh, collect heatsink. Sure, let's do that. We can already finish it. Longer burn time. We can add that now onto our mechs. So if you think of MechWarrior Online, that's what that particular bit makes me think of, is that you can kind of modify your mech with certain skills. So it's not the same way, of how MechWarrior Online does it, but it's a similar concept with how it's like basically you're tweaking the mech a little bit. I guess that's the lore-friendly way of explaining it off. Alright, so we're going to have to try to sell some stuff. Otherwise, we're really going to be hurting on the money side of things. I'd rather not sell rare things, however. So you know what? I'm going to sell these. As much as I'd like to keep that PPC, it might have to go. I think I even bought it, I want to say. I don't quite remember. AC5. I have a better AC5. I'm going to sell that. I don't have many ballistic mechs anyway right now. In fact, I really could just sell all my ballistic gear. Because I think the only one that can really carry ballistic stuff is the flea right now, which just uses machine guns. And I have two PPCs, which I've been having them use large lasers. And the weight requirement on the PPC, it's going to be kind of hard to justify on the assassin, because I found that having them have more armor, having them more armored was a significantly better choice. So you know what? I'm going to sell the PPCs. Because if we look here, in fact, the one with the medium laser actually performed the best. Now, it could be just that they have a really great pilot. Because I think that was Lena was driving that one, and Lena's pretty much been one of our all-stars. And our not so all-star was the one who died in this assassin. Partly, you can generally tell if they're going to die more likely is if an entire piece, like the head, is gone. A torso, there's a chance. If the head gets knocked out, there's a big chance that they're going to die. Not guaranteed, I don't think, but it's just very, very likely that they're going to be dead if that happens. So, seems like we got out lucky with our javelin. But either way, it could be that you can't really aim at the head from the back. Okay, yeah, you can't aim at the head from the back. So he died from a torso explosion. He didn't die from a back shot. And our mech got knocked over by a torso explosion, I think. Yeah, because it would have to have lost the torso because it couldn't lose both at the same time. So it had to have gone from the torso. At least not that I know of. Because not all of them can be shot in the back of the head. Like the spider or other ones. So consider that when you're arming your battle mechs. Is what angle can their head be shot at? More useful for you because you have more control over it, over where you get shot. I don't see them being too good at it oftentimes. So if we try to repair here, it's going to be, again, all our money. We're going to just have to deal with having one being down a mech for at least a while. So let's go to Spirgos Travel. Oh, we just paid bills too. And we also need to put all that gear back on, so it's going to be a long while of repair. We're really limping from last time. But we did take out, like, crab and a bunch of other, we took out a bunch of other stuff last time. I wish I could have gotten some, because there were some really good mechs last time. That's why assassinations are a bit... Like, if I had to say one that, like, if I could avoid it at all costs, I'd avoid assassinations. I'd avoid any form of assassination, because generally you're going to be fighting at the beginning of the game. Probably late game, you love them, because then you can get nice salvage. But at the beginning of the game, it's almost always going to be something that's going to leave you limping afterwards. Let's see, we got these guys, and then Merrick versus Independence. Okay. Well, I want to go with a war zone because that means that's going to be... War zone and defense would mean they're not going to be targeting us, so we can kind of be hurt. We can afford to be a little hurt. But let's first wait so we actually know we have all our mechs ready. Or they'll be ready for the fight. At least. Loadout. Got to throw out these jump jets. Heat sink. We do have that extra heat sink. Let's see. Now it was a shot to the back, I think. I don't remember if it was a shot to the back or the front. But I might just do this. And just have the side torsos be a little less back heavy, and then but the torso have at least a little back defense. The arms are basically meaningless, but I'm already as armored as I really can be. I guess that's the good thing of the javelin is you basically can kind of just throw on a bunch of stuff onto it. All right, let's see. It's very hard to weigh down too greatly. I guess we could, if we really wanted to, have had more heat sinks. Because I think we were having a little heat issues. But 1.22 is not terrible. I mean, I guess you could always do better. But I've never found it terrible. So I'm gonna start work here. See who else needs. They have some destroyed weapons. Another medium laser down, which is not good. Let's get that on there. Alright, start work. I don't think the spider was even in there last time. I think it just had old war wounds from before. Loadout medium laser got destroyed, so we can just put another laser. Or we could put... the large laser did not work out, I'll be honest. Lena did really well with a medium laser. I don't know if maybe it was just a pilot. There's a term called survivalisms, where basically, like, for example, there was mostly a reference to World War II planes. The planes would come back, right? And they would, oh well, all these planes got shot in the wings, so we'll put more armor. Maybe we should put armor on the wings. But the problem is if you put more, but the problem is that the thing you have to assume is they came back only because they got shot in the wings, as opposed to the ones that got shot in the body of the plane, right? Didn't come back. So you might go, oh well, this is where you get shot most, so I should put all my armor there, right? But in reality, you're not looking at sometimes they're not. You gotta make sure you're keeping in mind that maybe the reason why they came back was because they had damage to those other places. Like, for example, Centurion shield arm. If you lose the arm all the time, you might go, maybe I should armor the arm more. Not necessarily what you should do, considering that the arm is supposed to, this arm's not the part that you want to keep. It's the rest of the Centurion is the part you want to keep. So if they come back every time missing an arm, but not missing any other pieces, you're good. Right? But if you're getting it destroyed all the time, right? And you're going, well, you get shot in the arm a lot. You gotta be careful and consider that maybe the reason why it's getting destroyed is something else. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind if you're playing any kind of thing. Hold on. I guess I could try to do large laser. How much more extra weight? I mean, it's 1 ton versus 4 tons. 4 tons of extra weight for double damage and a little higher fire rate. But AI are not really great at heat management anyway, and the medium laser would give them something to be able to do while still being in range for LRMs. Oh, not our large laser. I'm going to do medium laser. There we go. I'm going to go with what worked. We had one with a large laser, one without a large laser, and I'm going to say I think it was mech design, not pilot choice. I think as good as Lena is, I don't think that was what made the difference. And I just realized we do not have another pilot. I should have bought another pilot. But we will go in with 3. Here's the defense, we can do it. Because right now we only have the 3 pilots. Barracks. We only had 3 pilots. So we're just going to have to do it. We're going to just deal with 3 pilots. We'll do a war zone. We'll try to make up for lost pieces. I think I might be able to. I think it's always a good practice to take damage coverage. You never know when it's going to be an insane amount of damage. We could either take money or we could take salvage. Or we could do both. We could actually do both. I'm opting for both then. If I can. You have negotiation points left? Oh, I can take everything I want. Okay, cool. Wait, I have negotiation points left. Man, they really like me. I can take more than they have to offer. Bit wasteful, but sure. I'll take it. If they're willing to pay. Hold on. Flee. We don't have a pilot for that one. I'm going to take the flea rather than the spider. I know it's significantly lighter, but I actually think the flea might be... Well, hold on. Maybe we'll just... With the spider, I just realized is missing a medium laser, but it will refit before. Okay. We'll take the spider then. Because it was going to be able to get that laser back. Alright, so we're going to have to see how we do this time. I can't wait to get a fire starter, though. Honestly, my favorite mech, especially light mech. Let's make sure we got everything ready. Okay, good thing is we're not the primary targets here. Oh, hold on. Locust, let's go after them. Now, you could just stay here a long while. War zones are good for that, but we're just not in a... We're not in a position in which we... Well, actually, we did take a bunch of damage. Credits, so we could actually maybe afford to. Maybe we could afford to. Uh-oh. Our friends need help back here, so let's help them out. Because that's a little close for their LRMs. Okay, so that's the assassin. I have to pay more attention to how they perform in actual fights. She needs to be able to shoot the LRMs, and if something's wrong, like if she's not being able to shoot her LRMs,
We've got your target, Commander.
Then I'm gonna have to think about maybe reprioritizing different weapons, like maybe even doing large lasers and SRMs if that would actually work better. Here, if I probably should tell them to sit back somewhere at a high position. That would probably be the best choice. Oh, only got a little bit of a peak hit. There we go. Hold on. Yeah, I haven't seen LRM fire. Oh, hold on. There it goes. I think that was LRM fire. But it was from our friend. No, that wasn't LRM fire. That was ballistic. On. We might have to make them rely on SRMs then. Hold on. We could try to put them somewhere. Let's go over this way and try to position her up here. Go to location. There we go. And the aircraft don't fire it with LRMs, but that's not my main concern. Unless I forgot to put LRM ammo. I'll check afterwards if I forgot to put LRM ammo on her. I'm pretty sure she had ammo. Ambreeze though is kind of getting involved, so he's making work with that spider. He can't get any better with lasers though, so bit of a double-bladed sword there, or no, double-edged sword. He's kind of reached his peak with one of the skills we're training him in. Okay, there we go. The good thing is this is going to be pretty a relaxed mission. Let's see if I can get... That should get them to come back over here too. Yeah, maybe they'll be better off with SRMs, even though that will make them have to run them in close. Hold on, let's keep taking these helicopters down. Whoop, hold on. Who was just firing that? Oh, that was our LRM person. There we go. Easy enough. This should be just a cakewalk, this mission. Until later on, until we get into the further parts. Oh, speaking of, I thought it was going to be a cakewalk, but maybe not. Warm on me. Okay, let's try to fire from an elevated position. The one advantage we'll have is we have range on our side. Okay, we'll try to get them. I know there's two over that way. Oh, it's a flea. Okay, you two go after them. I'll maybe try to go after the flea because they'll be able to shoot them with the long range missiles. I might be able to help out with the flea at least a little bit. And that's a spider. I'm gonna try to take the flea's legs out. I know we should probably try to keep our fire concentrated, but I don't think we'll need to do that for this flea. He's got a flamer that's missing with. Think you're missing, buddy. Whoa, oh, almost got shot by a friendly fire there, though. Oh, hold on. Let's get our heat worked out. There we go. Chain fire a little bit. Oh, there goes that urban mech that was helping us. Let's run around it. You can kind of, if you're fast enough, you can kind of stay out of their reach. Our friends aren't doing too well against that fire starter, I think. Okay, turn and finish off that flea so we can turn onto the fire starter. I'll actually switch to the fire starter and let them finish off the flea. The flea's lost one leg, so it shouldn't be too hard. Let's get the fire starter. Actually, yes, stay away from me. You want to stay far over there, fire starter? I'm cool with that. That's where you're not very effective. Oh, boy. Take out his legs. His legs are already damaged. Oh, no. Overheat, overheat. He's going behind me. Oh, that's not good. No good, no good, no good. Okay, one of his legs are destroyed. Everybody dogpile on him. Which leg is still a good leg? His right leg is still good. Hold on. Okay, get his leg. Oh, God. Oh, gosh. That was good. That was good timing. And with LRMs. Maybe. We'll have to see. You can kind of get a rough estimate of what they used a lot of. Maybe I should split LRM and SRM so that they at least can fire in most ranges. Because the problem is when people start getting close. Uh-oh, rammed me. Hey, no ramming. That's not fair play. Hold on. Whoop. Now keep in mind that you see that little the one that like a crosshair, the one that points out rather than like a square, the one that's more like an X. That's where my body lasers are pointing. So I will not fire on that center, that steady crosshair. That would be more my arms. I'm gonna fire where that X is. So if you're playing the game and you're wondering why you seem like you're shooting weird with some weapons, there's your reasoning right there. Oh, there's gonna come the LRMs. Okay, how are we doing? Now we have a ton of damage credits here. Basically damage insurance, so we can afford to stick around and lose some stuff. So I'm gonna actually do that. I'm gonna stick around. Now sometimes it takes a long time for them to come back. Ooh, did I just hit a gas line? Yes, I hit a gas line or a power line. That just wrecked my armor and almost took off an arm. There we go. Okay, you guys all form on me. Yeah, that was a pretty heavy hit to us across the whole body. So we'll stick around as long as it's safe. Now this is a low difficulty mission, so I don't know if maybe they might not send enough to make it really worth it to stick around for longer. If they don't start sending mechs soon, I'll probably go ahead and leave. Oftentimes they'll have an increasing difficulty of mech. Like I've often seen, at least as the higher difficulties, I've seen that they've started with light mechs, and then suddenly they start running in with hunchbacks. If they start running in with heavy mechs, we're probably going to get out of dodge. Stick up here for at least a little bit. Oh, and hey, File. I want to say your name, File. Or arm. Okay, reticule is torso mounted. Okay, hold on. There you go. So if you want to see, this is basically kind of a demonstration of it. Now I have no arm-mounted weapons, right? But if you had a different kind of reticule, right, you'd use a different one. So while we're waiting for some more enemies to show up, that's a little. If how I was describing it was a little unclear, that should help you guys out. But yeah, that's good. Generally, there's a lot of little things that you pick up on when you're playing the game. They help you play better over time. Okay, we're not gonna get a ton of money from these guys, but the good thing is it's all profit as long as we don't go over our insurance. Oh, fallen. Use jump jets. Oh, there we go. Jump jets soften your fall. So if you're gonna go up high, it's worthwhile at least have one jump jet. Some people love jump jets, like having tons of them. I rarely have, unless I have a bunch of dead weight. Oh, here comes the next. Oh, gonna hurt my legs. Oh, there we go. We fortunately didn't. Hold on, let's find this guy. Okay, we got that one over there, but I know one's over here. Let's go over to this one. Oh, we lost targeting as soon as we... There we go. Oh, to kind of... If you can kind of... So you're saying you can kind of spam it if you do like this? I imagine, I guess that'd probably work. But I'm a little bit out of range. I'm guessing that means like if I just sit back and just let them spam it from out of range. By just telling them to target my target. Now, they don't have a lot of ammo on them, so they could actually be running out of ammo by this point of the fight. And they are getting attacked by something up there. Could be distracting them. Whoa. He's sneaking out. What's going on? The spider jumped in and body blocked him. This isn't basketball. What are you doing? Victor's trying to trying to make himself known, I guess. he's been kind of the underdog the last few episodes. So I guess he's trying to trying to step up and fill the one pilot we lost's shoes. Destroy that leg. Oh, it's almost gone. It's almost gone. Now, I don't think we'll have enough salvage to get these spiders, sadly. There we go. Leg gone. Everybody go for that one. I think green. I think when it's saying green, I think that's referring to the pilot difficulty. I don't know. Because I haven't seen too much on... Like, I don't recognize seeing too many things like that before. So I would only assume that since it's low difficulty, that's what it is that it's giving me a hint of the difficulty. But I could be wrong. That would be my guess. Could be even just a stand-in name. Uh-oh. Emergency shutdown. Well, we're good. Shouldn't be able to get us too bad while we're shut down. Oh, we actually are a little bit hurt in the torso, though. Okay, let's try to stay out of the range. Let him shoot at the others a little more. Oh, he's shooting at us now. Let's go over here. Oh, overheated. He's way too high to shoot us, though. Okay, we need to probably start splitting our shots a little bit more. His torso is almost destroyed, though, so if we come back over here, his back armor is actually doing better than his front armor. Okay, let's split our fire a little bit between these two shots. Try to surgically cut open his back. Hold on. Oh, there we go. I just had to look at him, I guess. Oh, no, I think he got shot from the front. Okay, we still got a bunch of targets around. Whoop, didn't mean to shoot that time. We actually, hold on, we can actually scout out for the LRM boat we got here. They actually still do have some LRMs, so let's try that tactic. Okay, hold on. I know that what some people do is they actually set them up on a mountain and have them fire like that, and just kind of just stay up there. Like how they'll have the go to location. In fact, hold on, let's move them up here. So hold on, everyone go to location here. There we go. Now fire down on him. That tank had gone upside down. Oh, the AI have more jump fuel and height? Oh, really? I guess because it's to compensate that they might not normally be able to make best use of it. I mean, that would be my guess. Or maybe just to give them a little bit of an extra edge. to make them a little bit harder to hit. Whoop. Okay, we're over here. Let's hug the cliffs. Okay, I think that's all of them. I don't think we're really in good enough shape to stick around for another wave. Even though we do have a ton of damage insurance, I'd rather not risk losing a pilot, even though I'm kind of the one who's most hurt. So we'll stick down in here. Because I can only imagine it's going to get worse. So let's go ahead and run. They can maybe destroy a few while we're running off. They'll immediately teleport, or we'll get on as soon as one person gets on. If you're doing multiplayer, it's actually not a bad idea. Oh boy, another fire starter. Bunch of, well, we could have probably taken that. If the fire starter was the heaviest thing. Very possibly. Alright, so we got that. Okay, let's see. Fire starter. I would have loved the fire starter. Not enough shares. We couldn't even get enough shares. They gave us as many points they could take. Oh, they only let us take that much. So, I'm going to rather take lasers than jump jets. To be honest. Because I'm more likely to lose lasers than jump jets. Okay, so we were way beneath how much we needed to pay out. Actually, Victor did kind of alright this time, considering he did over 100 damage. I mean, normally they're like, he's 23. Normally he did like 23 or something like that. Okay, let's go ahead and repair all of them. Repair mechs. Should we repair the assassin? Well, we don't have another pilot for it, unless we wanted to move whoever into one. I mean, let's check our... You know what? We'll repair it. I know we're going to be left with basically nothing. But let's just do the timeline. And just get through all these. Alright, so we shouldn't be too behind. Alright, so let's go ahead and redo the loadout. I do not want it to use the large laser anymore. I don't think that was... I think it really needed armor more. I guess it could have just been a fluke. I might even do SRMs on this one. 2 SRM streaks. I mean, how much lighter are they? I'll buy one anyway, just to see. 1 ton versus 2 tons. I mean, it's not a huge difference. I mean, it is still a few, a few tons of armor difference. So, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to make I could still technically use the large laser, and that be more direct fire, and the missiles be, because a laser can fire pretty much the same no matter how far it's shooting. Let's do max armor. How much armor can I get after that? Oh, we do need... Hold on. We do need to get rid of strip armor. We need to put SRM ammo. How many do these fire? So that'll be 2 and 2. So it's only going to be firing 4 each time. And it has a capacity of 300-something rounds. So I don't think they're going to run out anytime soon. I think we're gonna be good. I think we'll be good. I don't like the even split. I'm gonna go down to 10, 10, and then make this 20 and 20. At least bring the torso up a little bit. Maybe even just to 10 on the back. 30. You know what? I'll be willing to kind of divide it up a little. I'm going to take armor off this arm a little bit. I want the legs to be at least 20. I want at least all the limbs to be 20. I could still go with medium laser. I mean, medium laser is a lot less damage, and heat control is something that they have a huge problem with. So, I'll do medium laser. Because heat control is something that they're not really... The AI can be a little bit sensitive on. Laser short bursts are fun. Yes, that is true. 2 million, yeah, might as well throw... SRMs are not necessarily the best, I will say. I've not had super success with SRMs before. But hey... I'd like to try it. I'd like to experiment. I'd like to experiment to see. And it would give me at least a ton to have, a little more armor. A little more tonnage to have more armor. Actually, can I get full armor across the whole board? If I did medium laser, I could. It's tempting me to do large laser. It's really tempted me. I'll just do another SRMMO. It feels so wasteful. Feels so wasteful. I don't think they're going to go through 300. Because they're firing 2 missiles at a time. SRM2, you can tell how many missiles they're firing because it's SRM2, SRM2. So that's 4 total. So even if we round that up to 5, that's 2 volleys is 10. I mean, that's so many volleys. I don't think that's going to even happen. Like, do they have medium laser short burst? Large laser short burst. Let's do large laser short burst. Because it's a little bit lower heat. And it is heavy. Strip armor and max armor. And then let's change it up. Mostly focus on all the limbs and legs. Mech design's a huge element of this game. Huge element of any of the real BattleTech. Any of the BattleTech games, really. Okay, let's go down on the back, in the front, and go up higher on the front torso. Because if we lose that, we're done for anyway. So now we don't have any jump jets on this one. We do need at least a jump jet. Otherwise, well, actually, this one's just running up. This one I think we can go without because it's not using LRM, so there's no point to really getting it to somewhere special. And this means that he'll at least try to stay in the fight at a very close range. Even though jump jets would really do well with that arm gimbal, with the gimbaled laser on the arm, or not gimbaled, but the fact that arm-mounted laser, meaning he has a greater range of firing down. We'll see how Victor Ambries does in this. I don't want to mess with it too much because I'm not sure. I'll take this down to 10 and spread out the remainder of the armor across. We'll do 18 on the head and 22 on all this. There we go. 24 on the arms. 22. Actually, I'll go to 15 on the head and a little extra on the torso. I mean, heck, I could even take it all off the arm, but we'll be having to fix it every single time. Which could be problematic. Or just go 20 on the legs. Because he won't be jumping, so he's not going to get shot in the legs so much. And go even more on the torso. We'll do 11s on the back. He's nitpicking at this point, but we'll go with that. Insufficient funds. What? Oh, we are really doing bad on money. Can I just do it anyway? No, I can't. I can't. I gotta take something off. What is it? What is it that I need to take off? Or can I sell something? Oh no, I put more ammo on. Ah man, it's gonna lose my. Hold on. Can we start work? I wish I could sell some stuff. Equipment. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to. Oh, no, I know what to do. I have all the equipment, so I'll just sell. Or we don't really have anything that uses ballistics, so we can sell ballistics. We can also sell lasers that don't have anything. No upgrades. Yeah. We're gonna play really close to going bankrupt. An assault mech with a jump mech and a light mech for maximum. Put an assault mech jump jet on a light mech for maximum efficiency. That'd be hilarious. See that thing fly. Imagine like if you use real world physics there, someone to lift something that heavy would just make it zoom. Okay, upgrade or loadout. So let's change these real quick to large laser SB. So it's 10. This will be 20. I'll stay 10, 20, and I think we did 22 on both the limbs. Arm will go to 10. We'll max out this right arm. Cut this jump jet. And we're going to throw these on 20. And we're going to throw the back up to 11. I don't know how much the AI tends to show their back. I find that sometimes they show it all the time because they're running into like a circle of enemies. Okay, we do not need multiple ones of this. Okay, and I guess we'll just even out the armor until we're done. We'll do the rest on the head. 15 on the head, I guess. But we'll do a little more on the torsos. 23, 23, 23, and then I might have enough for one more on the head. There we go. We'll do that. See how Victor does in that. We'll see how he does. Oh, let's do just timeline skip. Oh, actually, we can take a real quick look at our mechs, which is always real fun. Love to take a quick look at them. Hold on. Timeline. Skip to where it's done. We are not going to be able to pay our bills in 8 days. We have 8 days. We have 8 days that we have to pay more money than we have. We're going into this bankrupt. We either win or we don't come back. It is playing it tight to the end of the wallet here. Let's see. Oh wow, they will give us a lot of that. Let's go full salvage, full pay, 1 damage coverage. That should be good enough. Victor, you're being slated up to an assassin. Please make me proud, Victor. If you can show up Lena Santiago this time, I'd be very impressed. One's more decked out for long range combat now, and the other one's more. Okay, let's see.
An ally FOB have asked for our protection. Make contact with the friendlies and brace for hostiles.
So this way?
Move against your position.
So Victor, I'm gonna say Victor, you stick with me, and I'm gonna set up Lena somewhere just to watch, to kind of just shoot missiles down. I think that's probably gonna be the best decision. And watch them behind me, 2 assassins. I like the aesthetic of the assassin. I have to say, the look of it is really fun. I like they're a bit of a mess mechanically, but you have to say that they look fun. They do look fun. Oop. Hold on. Oh. There we go. Okay, let's get Lena Santiago up here. Where's the best elevated location, huh? Here, run it.
Thanks for the assistance. Keeping our facilities
Go to location here.
intact against the onslaught of hostile enemies is your one and only priority.
Oh, okay.
Don't
So
screw it up.
We got, so that's the garrison commander talking to us. So now let's get
We found a place, Commander.
Ambries. You're following me.
Oscar Mike to you.
So you stay up there. And you sit back, Lena. You get a rest on this one. What? So I'm gonna take it. I'm taking Ambries out to see if he can impress me.
Enemy contact.
First thing you can do that is not run over our own defense objective. And he may very well do that. I don't trust him 100% on that one. Oh, we got some stuff over here. Now Lena should be able to fire from pretty much anywhere within this radius because she's got the LRMs.
Enemy light defenders inbound.
There we go. Oh, now we're gonna face tank a little bit. Oh, nice shot. That heavy laser's showing itself. A large laser. Oh wow, she's still getting shots from way up there. All right, let's see. Let's go around. And it does have the ability to be a little bit versatile, which is nice.
Continuing to converge on your location.
All right.
Frosty, Commander.
Unless that was him. But it looked like too many missiles to be him. Uh-oh. It's too quiet. Oh, hold on. Where oh, there they go. The helicopters. VTOL.
Contact.
Oh, Victor. You spotted him. Okay, good. Oh, yeah. Take him out with that large laser. A little bit too much for me to gimbal up and shoot them.
Missiles inbound on your position. Get ready for some company.
Okay, she got those. Oh, okay, they're actually they're performing pretty good this time. They're actually doing pretty nice. Oh, don't run through the town. Don't run through the town. You're gonna run. Oh, he's gonna hit the walls. Okay, Victor, I need you to one-on-one that commando. Show me what you got. I mean, you're gonna have help from Lena over there, but we're all helping you anyway. But I want you to really, really target that commando down. Let's go up here. Can't turn in air, unfortunately, so. Ooh, just come down on this guy. Not gonna hit him. Well, can't turn. Oh, there we go. Hurt our legs a little bit from that dramatic jump. Oh, he's running through the town. Oh, no. Hold on. Go over the walls so we don't stomp all over the town that we're trying to defend. Oh, it's his legs are almost screwed up. So let's destroy his arms a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Because we might be able to get that salvage. And I feel like the more parts we take off, the better chance we're going to get
Heading along a trajectory
for a cheap price.
with your position.
I actually gotta say, that's actually working out pretty well, just sending her up there. I mean, in theory, I figured it was going to work well, but it seems like it's actually working pretty good. Hold on. Let's get that commando on target.
On your target, Commander.
Okay, so hopefully he kept that target on him. Just in case.
Identity acquired, Commander.
Come on, let's get this commando. I wouldn't mind seeing about how a bunch of commandos could work. They're extremely lightweight, though. This one's a bunch of SRMs on it. 2 SRM4s. Oh boy, you got hit in the chest a little. Yeah, those SRMs are basically just like they're just for looks. And those movies they're not missing most of the time anyway. Whoop! Hold on. Let's keep him occupied. Keep him worried. While we cool down. Go for those legs! If he blasts him in the leg with that large laser, we could be set. His right leg's about to explode. So if we can get that before he gets away. Oh, leg's gone! And he thought I was gonna get away. Hold on. Now, if we shot him in the back, he'd explode, but I want to get his other parts first. If I can. Oh, we'll get his chest. I didn't want to get shot in the face like that.
Enemies on the scope, Commander. Well done.
Oh, we're good? We got them all. Okay. This one pretty much lived up to its expectation of being an easy mission. Nothing stronger than commandos. Okay, let's see. We got a good amount of money from that. And a commando. We did actually get a commando this time. Bunch of SRMMOs. I want to take the... I know it's a significantly lower amount of money, but I'm going to take the SRM half MOs so that I can actually have half MOs. And take these MOs. Or I'll take the medium lasers. Oh no, I'll just take these so I can sell them. Or just have them in case. That one. Okay. So none of us did a tremendous amount of damage. Because there just wasn't wasn't a lot of damage out there to deal. But Victor actually did come out doing more damage than Lena. Now Lena did have the disadvantage of having to sit back, but she still got a mech. Even without having to go into the fight. But I think we're at least vindicating a large laser option here. Maybe have some assassins with a long range setup and some assassins with a close range setup. We'll have to think it out. But that's actually doing pretty good. I'm actually kind of happy with that one. And demolition should be easy. Barely any like destroyed bits on our actual main mechs, so that's good. We still are our pilot down, so we're behind on training whoever it is. Now, the good thing about knocking all of the pieces off is we got a mech for a relatively nice price. Bad part about it is it's basically trashed. So we could either sell the commando or try to use it. Now the commando is pretty nice. The commando's a nice one. I think that they're like some of them can even use ECMs at some point. I don't think this is that kind. I don't think that's this one. This is the speed-based one. Which I'm not going to say I don't think the AI really are the best option to be handling that. How much is it going to cost to repair it? Pretty much all our money. I mean, obviously more here, but how much can I sell it for? That's the question. For 400,000? I want to do that. I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it. I think that's the better decision here. I could always buy it back if I wanted to. Alright, so we got another mission here that we can still do. So contracts, the means of production. Now we're not gonna get a lot of negotiation points because they're not really our best friend, and we are attacking Merrick. But we'll go with what we can get. I'm gonna take salvage. I'm gonna take salvage, especially because. Oh, and I just realized part of the reason why we're able to do so much, have both these assassins, is partly because, for one, they're not too heavy, and two, and even if we had 4, and that's 6. Oh, that's if we had 4, that'd be 1,600. We couldn't have 4, but still. All right, let's go. I think that setup worked pretty nice. It's partly because we are only using 3 mechs. With us being in the lightest one. I have a mixed opinion of the AI using very light mechs. I don't find it being super great. But sometimes with the flea or locust they can impress. Alright, so there it's in sight. You know what? So this is demolition, so we have to kind of go in. There's not really a option of sitting back. Let's gracefully go down. I guess we could kind of tell her to sit back a little, but we're not even close to the objective quite yet. Everybody get that locust. Whoop! Oh, don't want to run into him. That would just do more damage than I really need. Oh, there's a, we call it, there's a repair, okay, now sometimes those things I've seen repair me, or at least I felt like they repaired me. I could have been getting shot. I don't know if I'm going nuts, but sometimes I think those would repair me. Okay, our right side torso is getting hurt a little bit. Now the trees make for good laser defense. These they'll try to hit the trees first. Bad for using lasers in. Oh. Get away from them. Critical. Watch out, watch out. Get away. Okay, good. That's where they... Okay, let's get that salvage. I want to see if it repairs me. Sometimes it felt like it did. Okay, at least that one I can't really tell. Let's watch. If it did, it was so minor. I could barely tell. But for some reason, with really, really light mechs, I was going around and I think it'll flea or a locust at one point. Or it could have even been the Jinner. And I felt like I got repaired somehow. Okay, the good thing is demolitions, you just stomp on the spot. That's pretty much all that you have to do. Now watch out, this looks like a gas station. So some of this stuff might really hurt me if I walk over it, but I'm going to just risk it. Just look at that health go down. That's why one of the reasons why demolition is just really good. Oh, so we did hit an explosive. Okay, they're catching up. There we go. Let's go ahead and leave. No reason to stay. We don't get paid for the extra damage. I have a feeling that the extra stuff we destroyed does go into that salvage. Oh, Victor's now bloodthirsty. He's staying back there and trying to fight. I think him and Lena are now actually going to both be pretty effective in those mechs. One setup for long range, the other setup for close range. Admittedly, though, they don't. The one has a closer range gun, though. Okay, we could get a locust if we had more salvage, but we don't. So let's take what we can get, or take what we can sell, really. And let's see if there's anything. I'm gonna take an extra machine gun just because I don't really have many. Nice to have some extras. Victor Victor very much outperformed. You know, I may have been making jokes about SRMs entirely unnecessarily. He took one of the least amounts of damage. I mean, I think I took a heavy amount of damage from walking over an explosive. But he did a lot. I mean, he only took 5 damage and dealt out more than even I did. So, goes to show you, and he technically got that mech kill. So at least on these easy missions, we can kind of work out which mech setup works best. So heck, we might even try to. Well, I think at least having some with LRMs is the way to go. I think. I mean, I don't know if I should go LRM stream maybe. Stream is just going to be firing basically one at a time versus one giant shotgun of missiles. Alright, but I think we have reached pretty much the end of our stream. So thank you for watching. Thank you for coming. Thank you for giving advice in the chat too. It's all fun. It's all good. It's fun to see. It's fun to kind of brainstorm here. Let's think. Hold on. So we're gonna be heading out. So I hope you had a good week. This is gonna, I think, it'll be a good start to the week. So you guys have a good one. All right, bye.